Hello again, guys. I'm back with another review from my Infinity War toy haul. Okay, I have to admit that I was going to do the Infinity Gauntlet because it had like the highest number of requests, but Cap kept staring at me, you know, and yeah. But I will do the Gauntlet next for sure. You guys will get the Infinity Gauntlet, yes. Oh, but on a side note, I finally tried McDonald's Szechuan sauce, and you know, it was not bad. It was okay. Honestly, I mean, if it weren't for Rick and Morty, I probably wouldn't have eaten as much as I did, but you know, it's good to maybe about 7 or 8 nuggets, and then it gets really salty, but so it's not bad, you know. Now, if there are Rick and Morty fans out there and you want to try this, I mean, every McDonald's should have them at this point. They made like 20 million packets, so it's not that fiasco before, so yeah. But anyways, I digress. Let's go and get this review started. Alright, now starting with the front of the package, we got this nice open window display. You see the Infinity Stone, you got the Hero Vision logo there, and a nice little captain picture. Here's one side, and the other side. There's the top. Here's the back with the cool product shot and the other figures. And here's bottom with a UPC. And there he is, guys, Captain America. Or Emo Captain America, as I like to call him. Or Nomad, depending on who you are. Now, starting with the head, we have a surprisingly well sculpted bearded and long hair Captain America. I'm actually really impressed with the sculpting they did on the head here, especially the hair. I mean, just look at that. They have the little lines to simulate the waves in the hair. It actually looks like long hair too. Even this part right here is really well sculpted. I mean, like the hair part, I think that's what it's called. They did a really good job making it look clean and just look like it's actually a hair part. Even this beard is well sculpted. It actually has a different texturing to it so that it doesn't look like it's just an extension of the wavy hair. So that's a really good job that they did there. I like the mustache as well. They did a great job on the face sculpt as well. There's a lot of curviness to it and contouring. It just looks like it's an actual human face. Honestly, if they did a better paint job, it probably would look like Chris Evans. I mean, just look at that nose. It's so well sculpted. I think I lucked out on this figure too, because the paint tap on his face is pretty much perfect. Except for that little smudge right there, but that could just be dirt. He has a really weirdly sculpted neck though. It kind of reminds me of a rocket pop, especially with that paint job. And moving on down to the torso, we get the awesome suit. Now this is based off the Civil War suit, and it's supposed to look worn out and have a missing star as well. Now I do wonder if he removed the star himself or if it just fell off naturally during battle or something. Either way, I do like how they showed the inner workings of how the star attaches to his suit with that sculpting they put there. But check this out, they actually sculpted like what looks like a tear in his suit right there that goes right through the star, so it makes me wonder, maybe it did get ripped off in battle or something. So that's pretty cool. That's a great sculpting detail too. If you painted it, you could definitely accentuate that and make it stick out. I also like the paint that they put on this ab area here as well. Now it's kind of shiny, which is probably not accurate because it should be dirty from dirt and stuff, so it should probably be flat, but either way, I do like it. They did an awesome job on the belt here as well. I love this shiny silver that they used on the belt buckle, and take a closer look at this belt here. They actually put texturing on it to make it look like leather, which is awesome, and it goes all the way around, which is so cool. They put a lot of detail into this figure. Same thing for the strap up here too. And here's a better look at the back for you. You see they continue the nice leather detail on the straps here for his shield holster, which he no longer has. They actually did a good job sculpting the details on the back as well. And if you look here, the plastic isn't just that cheap smooth look. They actually added some texturing to it, so it actually looks pretty cool. They did a good job sculpting his arm as well. They even added some nice wrinkles in there because his sleeve is rolled up. The inside of his arm is nicely sculpted as well. And if you look here, this is like my favorite part. They actually added this little thing here that hides the joint when you bend the arm, which is pretty cool. See that right there? And whoop, disappears. The skin tone's not too bad. I think it's a little light though, because you can see the blue shining through. And if you look closely here, they actually molded in a vein. It's not a paint blob, it's actually a vein, which is pretty cool. Then you got a nice glove mold going on there. Although the paint on the finger could, you know, leaves more to be desired. But at least he has 2 gloves, as opposed to the Legends version that only has 1. And they did a great job molding the legs as well. They have a nicely painted red stripe on his thigh there. They got a nice little pouch going on there. They have some nice texturing, just like the top of the body. And they got all these wrinkles there to make it look just like pants. He has some cool knee pads as well. I even like the boot details. I mean, they really didn't skimp on the sculpting on this figure, which is amazing because it's a budget figure. I mean, look, you see little gaiters there that, you know, is reminiscent of the World War II boots. They really just put a lot. You even see the strap right there. It's a really well detailed figure. Look at that, there's even shoelaces on his boots. And of course the bottom of the feet with the peg holes and Lego mumbo jumbo. Would it be weird to dip him in Szechuan sauce? Now as for articulation, it's actually not too bad. His head rotates a full 360 degrees. It has a little bit of side to side movement and a little bit of up and down movement. Here's full up and full down. Now as for the arms, they rotate a full 360 degrees. Has a single joint here that allows him to raise his arm up, which actually goes up pretty high, which is not bad. Nice little ball joint there. Then you have the elbow here, which goes full up and a little bit down, as you can see right there. And my favorite part, of course, that little blockage so that you don't see the joint. It also rotates 360 degrees. No torso pivot. His legs do have a decent range. There's full up and there's full back there. Here's a front view of that. And that's it for his articulation. Now he comes with his arm shield here, of course. It's pretty nicely detailed there. No paint, but it does have this nice kind of shiny gray to it, so that's kind of cool. Now there's some claws here, but it was probably designed by Shuri, Black Panther's sister, so that's to be expected. And here's the inside for you. It's all plain. This is actually the peg hole that he actually holds it in his hand as opposed to like sticking into his arm in a hole somewhere, so that was kind of unexpected. I thought there was going to be a hole or something. And it's very soft plastic as well. And he comes with the yellow Mind Stone, which is pretty much the same as all the other Infinity Stones that I reviewed on my other figures. And it just plugs into the top of his shield like so. It's kind of a tight fit. Now it only fits in his right hand because his left hand is a fist with no hole. And now he's ready for battle. Alright, now for some comparisons. Here he is next to Iron Man and Thanos from the Iron Man Thanos 2-pack battle set. And here's Groot and Rocket, also from the Hero Vision line. Here's a Legends Mantis and a Legends Thor, a Disney Toy Box Black Panther and Black Widow, Mighty Mug Hulk, Mighty Mug Black Panther, Headphone Spidey, and what the hey, here's the Flash. Oops. This is why you don't get to be in videos anymore. Well guys, overall I'm actually really impressed by the details and quality of this guy. I wasn't really expecting that from such a budget figure. In fact, the only thing holding him back from being super crazy awesome is just the paint job. And by paint job, I'm just talking about like expensive toy quality paint job, not the applications, because the paint applications are actually pretty nice. But anyways, that's another Infinity Toy Haul figure down. And like I said, the Infinity Gauntlet is next, unless you guys vote otherwise. And of course, if you guys like this video, you know what to do. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. No. Oh. Bye.
No.